We set up Cafe JJ about 5 years ago now. What we do is support a team of 8 people with learning disabilities. The team come in and do all the cooking. We make things such as corned beef pie, steak pie, quiche, cheese and onion quiche, scones. We make our own bread. We do all the old-fashioned desserts like roly-poly, apple crumble, bread and butter pudding. We have a lot of customers coming in from the surrounding area. We have, some days we have up to 60 people in for lunch. We have whole families coming in and it all works really well. Emma, one of the team JJ, she goes out with a support worker and delivers round to offices in Darlington, ready for their lunchtime. My name's Val Hutchinson. The 8 people that work here all have in receipt of a direct payment from social services, and that's pooled and that's used to pay the support workers. In December 2004, my son and 4 of his friends decided they wanted to leave home and move into their own home and live together. So that was all set up with direct payments. So what we decided to do was set up an independent living trust. And how that works is that the 5 people pool their direct payment into one bank account, and that's used to pay the wages of the support worker. They kind of have a better lifestyle because they're not restricted to what a care provider thinks how they should be living. And they live really as any, I mean they're in the late 20s, early 30s, and they just have the same life as anybody else that age has, really, and it works really well.
My name's Jade and I'm a support worker.
What made you think about becoming a personal assistant?
I wanted to become a support worker basically because I went to college and did a national diploma in health and social care, and then from there I wanted to support people and basically help people, and I've gone on to do a diploma in nursing.
What does the role of being a personal assistant involve?
Day-to-day activities, it ranges from helping people get washed and dressed to more social activities, finance help, helping them prepare their meals, helping them go out to the shop. It ranges really.
Did you go for an interview?
It wasn't too bad actually. It's my first interview I've ever had, and it was more about your personal qualities, I think, whether you're a caring person and what you wanted to do in life really. It wasn't too bad. It's okay.
Do you find being a personal assistant flexible?
The job itself is pretty flexible. When I have my holidays at uni, I can ring up and ask if there's any shifts going, and if there is, I can pick them up. Or weekends, say, when I'm off uni, again, I can plan when I'm going to be off and pick up shifts, so it works well around any study and holidays that I have.
How do you ensure disabled people you support have choice and control?
We promote personal choice by, I would say, talking and listening. I think compromise can be quite a big thing in this job. So it's about keeping people safe. So it's about listening to them and compromising and talking. I think by talking to each other, I think we respect each other. We have like monthly meetings at the house where I work, and we sit down and we discuss sort of issues. That works out quite well in the house. We find that we can work out a way of making everybody happy, and I think it's about respecting each other as staff and tenants.
What advice would you give to anyone watching who is thinking about becoming a PA?
I'd definitely say get involved and have a think about it. It's a brilliant thing to do. It's life learning, I would say, because I got involved with it when I just turned 18 and I didn't really know very much. Brilliant. I'd definitely recommend it to anybody, yeah. I'm Jessica. I work in JJ's Cafe 2 days a week. I support people in baking, so that's baking cakes, making pastry.
What made you think about becoming a personal assistant?
I had a brother that was born with Down syndrome when I was 16, and that led to me meeting parents with other children and getting into support work like that. So I did support work through my degree and postgrad studies because it's flexible, I can fit it around things.
What does the role of being a personal assistant involve?
It's a role that encompasses quite a lot. There's such a wide range of activities you can do with somebody, whether as well as personal care in the home, it's supporting them in the community, taking them places, encouraging them to have hobbies and do things that they enjoy, that they choose to do, and empowering them and enabling them to do it.
What's the thing you most enjoy about the job?
Working with people and just the variety of roles and different activities that you do, and bathing, feeding, preparing meals.
Did you go for an interview?
Yeah, it was more of an informal interview. So if you're working directly with an adult, you go to meet them and then they choose whether they want you to work with them. And you fill in an application form that asks you why you'd be suited to the role and what skills you have and what you could enable the individual to do and support them in doing.
What training have you completed?
I've had training in first aid, in epilepsy and the different types of seizures that a person can have, in administering medications, and then more personal to the individual, so how to peg feed, how to change a stoma.
How do you ensure disabled people you support have choice and control?
You find out what the person's desires are, what their wants are, if they want to take up a hobby or they want help in doing something, and then you work with them in how they can do that or what they could do to achieve what they want, and you give them the choice to make a decision in what they want to do or where they want to go or what they want to achieve from something.
What skills do you think are the most important of being a PA?
Somebody that's reliable, somebody that's flexible, responsible. But you also need to have patience, because some people struggle with communication, and you've got to give them the time to communicate to you and pass on if they struggle with speech or if they need to use sign language.